What's good, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Smoking and Grilling. And today we making grilled lobster tails, and we doing it with me, AB. Okay, now look, before we can go over any of the ingredients, you know, which is like very limited, but I just want to show you. Since I'm using my Weber Kettle grill, look, we want to set up two zones. First zone, look, this is the hot zone, and this right here is the cool zone. You got direct heat and non-direct heat. So let me go ahead and put the coals on. I already got those started in my chimney. Let me just put them on. I'm gonna do a video in the next couple of weeks to show you guys, you know, how to properly tune and use one of these Kettle grills. This probably represents like what most of America has. But so let me put the coals in, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. Now you can see my chimney. I'm just gonna go ahead. Look, I normally don't do it this way, but because we're doing lobster tails, we need it to be hot right off the bat. You know, so that's about all that I need. Now I'm gonna spread these out. Now don't forget, we doing lobster tails, right? We're not gonna be on here no whole, you know, a long time. So, got those on there. Let me go ahead and put my grate on. Got my grate. And listen, we're gonna use this type of grate. Reason being, because I wanna be able to put the lobster tails on this side, bring it around, that way we won't have to worry about nothing sticking. So let me close this up, adjust my vents. I've already got the vents adjusted on the bottom. So let's move on. So as it's coming up to temp, now we'll go ahead and prep the lobsters, and we'll get this get the butter on and start melting the butter. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just put some post oak. I'm gonna go ahead and put this on the charcoals right now. It's already up to 350 degrees. Then we're gonna go ahead and just go over what the limited amount of ingredients. Then we're gonna split these, and then we're gonna get them on. Now that I'm doing that, let's go over the ingredients. Look, you got salted butter, 16 to 24 tablespoons, which is 2 to 3 sticks. And then for your lobster tails, you pick the size and the amount that you're gonna grill. And then here we got our lemons, either 2 to 4, cut them in half, and we're gonna grill those also. Now we got smoked paprika, chili powder, and garlic, you know, minced garlic. And all of those are 1 teaspoon apiece. Then you got your parsley, that's about a half a cup. All right, look, first thing I'm gonna do is, we wanna go ahead and let's hurry up and start to get this butter to melt. And as you can see, I'm just using 3 sticks. You know, 24 tablespoons. I mean, that's gonna be enough. I like to make sure I got enough butter. So now I'm gonna go ahead and start to get this to melt. Now look, what I wanna show you is, look, we right at 350 degrees, right? That's the temperature that you're looking for. 350, and I promise you guys won't have any troubles. And listen, this is gonna be made within about 8 or 9 minutes, you know what I mean? So we're gonna do 5 minutes one way on one side, we're gonna flip them over, and we're gonna just keep basting. So let's check on that butter. Now you can see that it's, you know, it's starting to melt, but look, I needed to melt just a little bit quicker. So what I did was I pushed it closer to the heat, you know, just to add some more hot fire to it so that it'll melt quicker. Now meanwhile, as that butter is melting, right, we're gonna go ahead and prep these. I'm gonna show you an easy way. Look, I'm gonna start off, you know, from the back of the tail. We're not gonna cut the tail. I hope you guys can see that. We're not gonna cut the tail part, right? We're gonna just cut from this, the hard shell, and we're gonna come all the way to the front. You don't wanna split it. I learned that, and I learned that from YouTube. You know, cause I was splitting them before, and look, you're gonna have a hard time when you split them all the way down the middle. They don't really stand up. So doing it this way really makes a difference. So get yourself a sharp knife. There you go, just like this. And then work your way down, you know. Go ahead and just run it from the tip then. Once you got everything cut, and just make sure it comes all the way down the middle. There we go. So now look, if you take them like this, and look at that there. Let me just put it up like this so you guys can see. Look at that meat. Now I'm gonna set that over there. We're gonna get another one. Now I'm gonna show it to you guys, you know, one more time. Look, just super easy and easy to follow. So what I like to do is, again, I wanna show you, I just flare it open like that. And remember, you can see the tail part, where it flares open, right? You just want to start right here. So what I do is I just take it, I press down with the point of the knife just to get it started. And then after that, I put my hands carefully around it this way, and then I just start applying some pressure. And we just work our way down. All right, so then look, I didn't cut the tail, right? So then I just fold it this way, and there you have it. Can't beat it. And then listen, you can see, like when you crack the shell, when you split it, any of the shells, like if it fragmented, you could just see how it is. You could just take them out. But this right here, that's that good flesh. Now, everything is smoking good. Let me bring you back around so you can see. Okay, now that we got those split open, what I like to do is just add a little fresh black pepper. I know you guys can see this coming together already. You know what I mean? Then we're gonna add our salt. This is kosher salt. I'll just give it a, man, salt and pepper is all you need. You know what I mean? Start here before you start going to some of those exotic, you know, type of seasonings or whatever. But this right here just enhances the flavor. And now we got that. Now we finna put these on the grill. We finna make these happen. Okay, look, we back up to 350. Everything is adjusted just fine. Open that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pull these over here. Just give it a, man, that right there is nice. That's some nice butter. Hey, I should make some clarified butter from this. All right. Now that you have your, you know, your butter completely melted, then you go ahead and add your garlic and the rest of your dry ingredients, you know, and then you want to get it all blended and, you know, mixed very well. And now, listen, when it comes to the parsley, it's up to you how much parsley you put in there. Listen, you can dump it all in there. I like to just save just, you know, maybe a little bit for the end. Maybe I want to do a little bit of garnish, you know, for the presentation. But listen, it's up to you. We started with a half a cup. So now, when you go, now it's time to go ahead and put on our lobster tails. Once we put our lobster tails on the grill, look, get yourself a brush, and now you want to start putting that butter on there. I'm gonna tell you, the butter does two things. It protects that meat and it adds that flavor. That's a two for y'all. Hey, listen, it's gonna be important because listen, I put my lobster tails and I start off with like almost like a sear. So we want to start off with, you know, with the flesh side down. And I have a spin grate, which maybe everybody's not gonna have nothing like that, you know what I mean? So I start off on the cold side. If you don't have a spin grate, go ahead and just make sure you spray your grate so that your meat won't stick to it. So I turn it around and I put it over the direct heat. Remember that, you guys, remember that zone? That's the direct heat. Look, and then I separate it so it's just not completely on the fire. And then we wanna just let that go for about 4 minutes. Now it's been about 4 minutes. We'll go ahead and give them a check. Get them off of here. Let's flip them over and take a look at them. Oh yeah. That right there is right. So now I'm gonna leave them like this, right? Now we finna start basting again with this butter. We're gonna put this top back down. And we probably gonna baste twice, you know? If you can see, if you guys can see that color, once they start turning that white, you know what I mean? Hey, they on their way. Right now, they're not quite done. But no worries. We just want to baste it just like this. You can't put enough butter on it. Now, once we baste it for that last time, you remember we had those lemons? Go ahead, cut them in half, and then you want to put that over the direct heat. Because listen, we're going to grill it. And I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below, have you ever even had, you know, grilled lemons? I just want to say, listen, if you have, you already know. But those of you guys that haven't, I could just tell you, listen, the sweet taste that you get from that, it just raises it up. It loses some of that bitterness. And, you know, it's like a different type of sweet. Look at that right there. You could just see that nice little char, and it's going to be heated up. Hey, you know what? My mouth is getting watery as I'm watching it and doing this voiceover. Hey, that right there is it. So let me know down in the comment section below, you know, what do you think about that? And remember, we had that extra butter. Hey, don't say nothing and don't judge me, y'all. Hey, but listen, you can never have too much butter. All right, there you guys go. Now you can see it. Listen, I got to tear into this. I have to, you know what I mean? And I know I don't always eat, you know, on camera, but we finna get out with this one though for sure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just cut me. Man, look at, you really don't need no serrated knife. Man, I could have used a butter knife. What it is I just didn't take it out the shell, but we finna make it happen. But listen, we're gonna go ahead and squeeze just a little bit of this. Woo, my goodness. Now we finna go in, folks. So tell me what you guys think about this one. You know what, just super easy. I know I'm a little early, you know, with this grilling, but it all started with a bet from yesterday's football. I lost, so I had to make this, and why not film when I do it also? And don't forget, I'm going to be doing one of these, I'm gonna do a video in the next couple of weeks on just how to properly tune your grill so that you can have great, outstanding, you know, food just like this right here. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and get me another piece. Hey, I gotta try it. Hey, ooh-wee. Hey, forgive me, just give me a minute. This is my second bite. Hey, all I can say is, you guys, you know what? If you're lucky enough, you know, and fortunate enough to live somewhere where your house is not covered with that white stuff called snow, or it's not too cold, you got to get out there and try this. You know what's super easy? Try this butter. Hey, you guys put your own flavors in there, and right now I just gave you what I like. You know, hey, I don't want to over talk it. It's super delicious. I got somebody behind this camera. He waiting to get his lobster tail and do his thing. Hey, with that being said, hey, listen, if you like this video and want to see more barbecue videos or grilling videos or smoking videos, you know what? Stay tuned and let me know down in the comment section below, because we almost at that time. Hey, so listen, if you're new to my channel, let me just take this time to just say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video, and tell everybody out there there's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. Hey, I'm laughing because there's somebody behind me, got his bib on, that say something. All I can see is a crab. I hadn't even seen it, but I seen it out of my peripheral. Hey, so with that being said, you guys, I'm out of here. Peace.